So this is the MOBOTIX Q24 camera. In the last video that we did on the Q24, we talked about the new improved features found within the product and also a little bit about the hemispheric video technology. In this video, we're going to talk about a cost comparison using the MOBOTIX hemispheric system as opposed to using a standard fisheye IP camera system. Let's say there is a chain of retail stores that have purchased and installed 1 megapixel fisheye camera for each of their 5 stores. They're not MOBOTIX cameras, but another brand. And the customer wants to be able to record events locally at each store, but view live and recorded images from the remotely located headquarters. So storage will be required at each store. The first thing to consider is how will the distortion correction of the hemispheric images occur. To handle this, a dedicated PC will have to be purchased and installed in each store. Then video management software with an image correction plugin will need to be purchased and installed onto each PC. Now that the software has been installed, the PCs are NVR enabled. The video processing and de-warping of the 360-degree hemispheric images can begin. Via an internet connection, the headquarters now has full access to the corrected live and recorded images. The NVRs also allow remotely located staff to perform meaningful searches of the video recorded at each of the 5 stores, enabling remote searches based on time, date, and event type. Without the NVRs, this would not be possible. So the question is, would the customer save money and get a more efficient system using the MOBOTIX decentralized hemispheric technology? Well, to get an idea, let's take a look at how the decentralized system layout would look in comparison by installing a MOBOTIX Q24 hemispheric IP camera at each store. First off, we won't be needing the NVRs because the image processing and correction is actually being performed by the MOBOTIX Q24 camera. Therefore, we can record the video directly to the camera's factory-fitted 4GB microSD card, which can be expanded at any time by inserting another microSD card with a higher storage capacity. If more storage is required, the camera can be set up to record directly to an external hard disk drive or to a NAS box. A NAS device with more than one hard disk drive is a good option if data redundancy via RAID is a requirement. However, for this installation, we will record directly to the microSD card in the Q24. Here you can see the Q24 is producing the raw 3 megapixel hemispheric images and also correcting the images into the required layout view. So it's important to note here that all of this is occurring without having to buy dedicated PCs or video management software. The camera has replaced the NVR. The MOBOTIX MX Control Center client software enables the headquarters to view all of the live and recorded images from all 5 stores simultaneously. In fact, MX Control Center can facilitate video from any number of cameras and storage devices, and it's free of charge. Leveraging the in-camera DVR functionality via the MX Control Center software, staff at the headquarters can remotely perform time, date, and event searching from the video stored on the camera's microSD card, again without the need for a local NVR at any of the stores. I just wanted to interrupt the video there for a minute just to cover over what we've discussed so far. The MOBOTIX hemispheric technology, because that's combined with the decentralized platform, it's able to do a whole bunch of things that other fisheye cameras can't do. For example, it handles the image correction in the camera. So that not only reduces the amount of processing required to view the video, it means that no local NVR is needed at each store. And that also means no video management software or image correction software is needed at the store. That's already in the camera. The storage is already provided in the camera, so that means you can pull the Q24 out of the box and install it to a ceiling or onto a wall, give it an internet connection through an ADSL router, set up your port forwarding, and that's it. You can basically have full NVR control and access from a remote location without the need to invest in any additional hardware or software costs. And that's very, very powerful, particularly in chains of retail stores and small shop owners who have very, very limited budgets. The other powerful thing is that the camera, because it has all the DVR functionality built in, you can perform remote time, date and event searching from within the camera itself, as though you were sitting right in front of a DVR in the store. To stay informed as new videos are released, subscribe to the IP Academy channel.